What's up guys, CJ here and welcome back to another all-new Hybrid News Now. We'll start off with a first look at some promo art for the new Samurai Jack show coming to Adult Swim later this year. Then John Watts debunks a SpiderMan Homecoming rumor, and finally the CW adds 2 actors for Arrow Season 5 and Legends of Tomorrow Season 2. But first let's dial up the old nostalgia and talk a little bit about Samurai Jack. And the big news today is that we have our hands on the first official piece of promo art for the revival/sequel, which was debuted at Annecy International Animated Film Festival by none other than Genndy Tartakovsky himself. And here it is, Jack bathed in blood, hair a mess, scraggly beard, looking like a wild man. And if you're shocked by that, get ready for a whole lot more, because that picture is apparently a pretty good indication of the tone of the new show, which is aimed at people like me that grew up with the original but are now an allegedly more mature audience. It's been described over and over, time and time again, as darker than the original show, set 50 years in the future after Season 4's finale, and really examining the toll that those 5 decades have taken on our hero. In line with that, the word is that they're anticipating a TVMA rating for this show, which means you can't show it during the daytime hours when the kiddies are watching, so it's headed to Adult Swim for its 10-episode run, which is reportedly paced like one big 5-hour movie. Fear not, though it will be darker and more gruesome and hopefully even more action-packed, the show reportedly will still feature a lot of the humor that made the first run so great. So let me know in the comment section down below, what do you make of this news? Are you more excited for the show now more than ever? Because personally, I am. I didn't know a whole lot about this revival until I started researching for today's video, and honestly, I'm on board. I can't wait to see what they're cooking up. And in our next story, John Watts, director of SpiderMan Homecoming, has taken to Twitter to debunk some rumors that have run amok over the past week. Those rumors came out in the wake of Michael Barbieri's casting as one of Peter Parker's high school friends, and specifically said that he was going to be playing a character based on Genki from the Ultimate Spider-Man comics. And this was met with a ton of criticism around the internet, fueling more and more claims about Marvel's whitewashing of characters. Well, fortunately, that might not be the case, as last night Watts fired up the old Twitter fingers and tweeted this. What the? Michael Barbieri was never playing Genki. No idea how that rumor started. Okay, back to work. And then, maybe in response to me tweeting this, tweeted out this. What the? Michael Barbieri was never playing a version of or a character based on / similar to Genki. Okay, back to work for reals now. Really, John? Just hit me with a mention. At me, dude. So, who could Barbieri be playing for real? My original gut hunch before the Genki stuff came out was that he might be playing a younger Harry Osborn, but something tells me we'll know sometime before the movie opens next summer. And in our last stories of the day, the CW apparently aren't taking any sort of summer vacation, as they've added 2 key characters for roles in their upcoming fall slate. Firstly, Arrow added Mr. Robot actor Rick Gonzalez to play newly minted vigilante Wild Dog in the show's 5th season. Wild Dog is a character that's actually pretty similar to the Punisher. He's a guy that spent some time in the Marines and now uses that experience and some extreme violence in his acts of vigilante justice, all while wearing a costume that's ironically pretty similar to Casey Jones from TMNT. In the show, he's a new vigilante in town that's maybe a little too reckless for Oliver's liking, prompting the Green Arrow to step in and try and show him the ropes. The next edition is another new hero, but this one's heading to Legends of Tomorrow, as Nick Zana will be bringing Citizen Steel to life in the show's 2nd season. In the comics, Hank Haywood III takes up his grandfather's old Commander Steel mantle, dubbing himself Citizen Steel, a being made of living metal that gives him superhuman strength and durability. And unlike Rick Gonzalez's casting, we don't actually know too much about how the character will be used in the show's 2nd season right now, but what we do know is he's just the first of many new faces that are going to be showing up. So let me know what you think of these castings in the comment section down below, and do either of these really entice you for the CW's fall lineup this year? But that brings us to the end of another HNN. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to smash that like if you like what you saw, subscribe for more great content every single day, and consider supporting us on Patreon for access to all sorts of exclusive goodies. And be sure to check out our gaming channel Press Play, which we've already got up and live streaming regularly on Twitch, and we're working on getting more content over on the YouTube side as we speak. Signing off, this is CJ, and I'll see you tomorrow.